r/AskReddit. What just isn't worth the effort? Replying to an AskReddit thread that is over 15 hours old. This one is only 2h old and I think it's not worth replying to. Over 600 comments. Edit. Really didn't expect this to go anywhere. But thank you all for my most upvoted comment. My poor inbox has never been filled so much before. In those cases it might be worth replying to top comments only, or to some random comment further down if you expect the poster to reply to you. Trying to be friends with everyone. Sometimes people just hate you for no reason and nothing you do will ever endear you to them. You can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, but there are still going to be some people who hate peaches. If you let people walk all over you, people are still gonna complain that you're not flat enough. Then there's the opposite guy. Hand him a bag of money and he'll complain how heavy it is. There's a girl at work who hates me right now. I like her fine. We basically get along. We split the work. And then she complains to management about everything I do and every little benign joke I make. Luckily, when management talked to me about it, they said she was ridiculous. You just can't make some people happy. I used to work with a girl like that. One day we were all good. The next, she had somehow decided she hated me, wouldn't make eye contact, would walk up to her table and make a point of greeting everyone except me. I tried sitting down with her individually and in mediation with HR. If there was something I had done, I wanted to apologize but really had no clue. However, every time we met she insisted there was no issue, we were cool. Would have been more believable if she said it to me directly rather than turning to the wall to say it. I'm sorry you're dealing with it. That's crazy frustrating in a coworker, though it's awesome management has your back, trying to get the attention of someone who hardly acknowledges you. Shout out to 20-year-old Emmy trying to impress management. LOL. The irony is that when you're much older, you want management to forget about you and not even know that you're there, so they don't preemptively let you go or replace you right before you retire. The accountants know you're there and will instruct management to neck you. A lesson I learn and unlearn all the time. Amazing that someone can ignore a text from me, not even a hey in return, and I will convince myself they are interested anyway. Being available for everyone all the time. It's okay. They'll figure it out without you. Take a nap. If you act as the first resource to solve someone's problems, you'll become their only resource for solving their problems. So true. It took me 5 years to learn that not only can after-hour emails wait until morning, but the person sending it to you probably doesn't expect it before then anyway, nor will they see an earlier response before then. Road rage. It's not worth getting so upset that it ruins my day. I take a deep breath and just forget about it. Unless of course you cut me off and then honk at me for your own incompetence. I get temporary rage. I like to yell for a minute and then after that I go back to normal. I think it helps me cope with my anxiety and dangers on the road. If I can scream at someone for 5 seconds, then I released a whole lot of negative energy. It definitely doesn't ruin my whole day. Some idiots give me interesting stories to tell, or things to watch out for in the future. Trying to push yourself through a career you hate. This is something I really needed to hear. Or, actually, read LOL. I am really struggling to understand when it will be the right time to change job. I am working with awesome people. My boss is a good person and a great mentor. I am surely learning something new and useful, and I want to complete the projects that been assigned to me, and I have only received positive feedback on my work up to now. Also the pay is quite good for being my first job after graduation. But aside from professional growth and accomplishments, what I am actually doing, and the career direction where my managers are pushing me, is totally different from what I've studied and from what I actually wanted to do. For a while I've considered it as a way of completing my professional profile, doing something new and valuable to add to my CV, but it is starting to get stale and I am worried that I'll be stuck in this field forever. Uber Eats. Always late. Better to go get it yourself, even when hungover. And costs like $10 more minimum. Why see, these are the answers I wish you'd see higher up the thread. It's actually something that's not worth it and might be informative to people who've never actually tried Uber Eats and you spared them some aggravation. Instead we get answers like being in relationships with toxic people, Well golly gee, you don't ducking say. Being in a relationship with a piece of shit or someone who ignores you isn't worth the effort. Get out of town. Making an analogy online. It will get picked apart. The best is when the person you're trying to illustrate a point to is like, that doesn't make any sense and isn't relevant. Nah dog, you're just stupid. I saw someone return a bag of Doritos to Target because they did not like them. I work in retail. You should see the shit that people return. Like single candy bars that cost 90 cents. Washing an Onishi your kid had an epic blowout in. Just throw that shit out. Kid won't fit in it much longer anyways. The day my kid left diapers, I told my husband, if the boy has a poop accident, throw away the undies. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Making my bed. Nobody is coming over today and I'm just crawling back into it tonight anyways. No thanks. That might be true, but the simple act of making your bed gives you a sense of accomplishment to start the day. I used to suffer from depression and it helped. It's the small things. Sure, no one might be there to see, but you are. And when you go to bed, it's already made and waiting for you.